I'm quite confused with making dua with wasila, like dua through something. Like if I give Islamic lecture or answer Islamic question, or if I do istighfar or askar or tahajjud, can I make dua with wasila of this? Please explain wasila.
The companions, may Allah be pleased with them, the scholars who came after them, all say that asking Allah Azza wa Jal can be done through three means. And this is the wasila. Number one, calling Allah Azza wa Jal by His beautiful names and attributes. So you ask, Ya Allah, do this for me. I ask you with your beautiful names that you are Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, that you are Al-Hayy Al-Qayyum, that you pay off my debts. So you're asking Allah by His beautiful names and attributes. This is number one. Number two is to ask Allah by your good deeds, as in the story of the three men who were trapped in a cave when a big boulder blocked their way out. So each one of them started to ask Allah with their best deeds. One of them said, I had two parents, my father and mother, and I used to go and graze my cattle and milk my cattle and bring them at the end of the day this milk to drink from before they go to bed. One day I was late, so I came with the milk and they were asleep. So I stood at their feet until they woke up and I gave them the milk while my children were in need. The other one said, I seduced my cousin who was poor and tried to force her to surrender herself for me in haram in exchange for some food. But then I refrained for the sake of Allah. So if this was done for your sake, oh Allah, I beg you, open an exit for us. The third one said that I hired a hired hand and he did not take his money at the end of the work and he left. So I invested his wage, his money, until I grew a lot of fortune out of it. When he came years later asking for his day wage, I told him, all this cattle, all these slaves are yours. And he took it. Oh Allah, if I did it for your sake, make an exit for us. All three were answered and Allah gave them an exit out. This is wasila of your good deeds. So, if you read the Quran for Allah's sake and you say, oh Allah, I ask you with the wasila of me reading the 2 or 3 chapters of the Quran for your sake, that you do this and that for me. Oh Allah, I ask you because I love Islam, I love Prophet Muhammad, I love the Quran, to do this and that. These are good deeds of yours. You're asking Allah through them to do something for you. The third type of wasila is to go to righteous practicing Muslims who are alive and you say to them, uncle, I need you to make dua for me tomorrow. I have an interview. Just ask Allah Azza wa Jal for me that the interview goes well. And the man does this for you. This is permissible and Allah knows best.